Okay, it's Doug, and I have Jinny with me. Jinny,
Yeah.
Jinny
Yeah.
from South Korea, and she's one of our editors. She also does quite a bit of filming with us, and we're here at the Smart Mouth Cafe in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and it's actually a sunny day today.
Yes, very beautiful day.
Yeah, kind of wild. There is a major event happening in the United States.
Yeah.
It's like bigger than the elections, bigger than anything else going on. It's called the Super Bowl.
Plays later from the 8, Rodgers to Greg Jennings. Touchdown, Green Bay. Poised for the touch. 20.
I never heard of that.
You never heard of the Super Bowl?
Not at all.
There's this fellow that I coach with every once in a while because we have an office in New York. And I know you're going to New York in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
So Mike Barberi is there, and he is the head of a thing called the Downtown Giants.
Yes.
And he's been in football many, 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 many years. So I can't think of a better person to talk to than him
Yes.
about football and try to explain to somebody who has no football experience.
No.
Have you
not
ever
at all.
been to a football game? You've never seen?
No, I never seen or never heard about that. Like.
Oh,
no
okay.
football game.
So here we have Mike is in. Where are you, Mike? Hi, Mike. How are you?
Hi, Doug. How you doing? Hello, Jen.
Hi. Hi, Mike.
So, Mike, the big event is coming up. Jen has a couple questions she'd like to ask you.
The bowl size are like super huge or something? Why do they call Super Bowl?
Term Super Bowl, reason obvious super is because we're having the two best teams in football, which will declare the champion of the world, so they use the term super. The bowl term comes from the old college bowl format, whereby at the end of each season they reward a team, or reward two teams, for a series of games they call bowl games. And the actual bowl term, if you look at a stadium, sometimes it look kind of the shape of maybe like a sugar bowl. And some stadiums are referred to as bowls.
We were talking about this, and she would kind of like to know, why does New York, which is the New York team, you have two teams, New York Jets,
Yeah.
Jets,
Right.
and the New York Giants. But they play in New Jersey.
That's correct. But they were both originally New York teams. The New York Giants played originally in the old Yankee Stadium, which is in the Bronx, which is part of New York. And the Jets played in the old Shea Stadium, which is in Queens and former home of the New York Mets in baseball. There really is no place in Manhattan to put an actual bowl-shaped stadium, so they went to New Jersey.
You'd probably like to know how football is played.
Yeah.
So when you watch the game on Sunday,
Yeah.
you'll have an understanding, right? So can you explain football basics?
Sure, I'll give you a basic ABC lesson in football. Each team has 11 members per side, and the offense's object is to take that ball and march it downfield and put it in the other team's end zone,
Flozell Adams on this play as
and have one of your players carry it into that end zone. And if they do that, they're rewarded with a touchdown, 6 points. Now, in the process of getting down there, you have 4 downs to gain 10 yards. So you can pass the ball, you can have the guy, who's called the quarterback, throw the ball to another person who catches it, or you can just hand it to somebody and he can try to run. But the object of the other side of the team, the defensive side of the ball, they're going to try to stop you.
this would be his last play of the game. You can see his ankle twist up under the...
So you have to gain 10-yard increments to get down the field. And you have 4 chances to do that. And once you achieve 10 yards, you start all over from your first down again. But if you don't get that 10 yards in 4 chances, the other team takes over possession of the ball, and now they try to march downfield to put the ball into your end zone.
And you wanted to know a little bit about the term New York Giants. Why are they called the Giants?
Well, that's an interesting term. They actually copied it from the old baseball Giants. There was a team, if you look at it, they call themselves the New York Giants Football Club. There was a New York Giants Baseball Club. The New York Giants Football Club took their name from the baseball Giants, who eventually moved to San Francisco. And the term Giants came from the actual term Giants. They use the term Giants to refer to the giant buildings that are around New York. And that's how they took the term Giants.
All right, so a prediction. Now, of course, we have to understand, you coach teams that are called giants, downtown giants, little giants, and all that type of thing. So you may be a little prejudiced here, but what is your prediction for the game?
27-21 New England.
Really?
This is a very, very critical game for Tom Brady's legacy. Tom Brady is regarded as one of the greatest quarterbacks that's ever played the game. And I think this is a real pivotal moment for him in his career, because if he loses this game, he will have been beaten by Eli Manning and the Giants twice in Super Bowl play. And I think he's going to be as focused for this game as anything he's ever done in his life.
Okay, I'm going to go out on the limb the other way. I think Eli Manning is going to have the game of his life. I think he's been hot recently. I think if they give him enough time, and I think it's going to really rest on the old story. The games are really won by defense. I think they're going to get to Brady. 24-21, New York.
Well, I will tell you one thing. I do agree with you. If they do get to Brady and they sack him and knock him down, they will win the game.
Yeah.
Time to go long. He's got it wide open. Deion Branch. Smith. Can he stop it? A touchdown this time, or is he going to be beat for the third time?
I really appreciate it, and I know that Jin really appreciates it too. And, maybe some people learned a few things about football today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
And you have an opinion, go ahead, put your opinion down, and let's see how it goes out there.